So this is the lockout build, which you'll have the opportunity to play as we later on tonight. Omar and I will go through a lot of the gameplay improvements that went into the game and kind of indicate how to do them via the controls. So this is really an opportunity for you guys to kind of, see what we're doing and take notes and get to try it out yourself. Sorry. So obvious choice here for this weekend's fight. We'll go through and pick the venue, keep it Canadian.
It's the UFC welterweight title fight between George Rush St. Pierre and Dan the Outlaw Hardy. Our table to take for this title fight in the welterweight division. And now with our official introductions, Bruce Buffer.
And now, 5 rounds for the UFC Welterweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, the challenger, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Nottingham, England, Dan the Outlaw Hardy. And now, introducing the champion fighting out of the red corner. This man is a wrestler and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the reigning, defending UFC welterweight champion of the world. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of this contest is Mario Yamasaki.
All right, this is for the championship bout. I want you guys to do a clean fight. Follow my orders at all times. Defend yourself at all times. Good luck tonight. Good luck.
There she is, the one and only Ariani.
All right, so you can see there's a lot of improvements. We made, crowds looking better, a lot more dynamic lighting. Shaders got a lot improved. Southpaw switching, click in on the right stick for the guys who have it. Can switch back and forth. So obvious improvement to this year's game. One of the other visual ones is this concept of sways and leans. You can see here holding on the right bumper, RB, and flicking left and right on the left stick. I'm able to dodge punches, get out of the way, and I can actually counter off of these as well. So here I can counter back. We have this concept of risk-reward. If I do these front-leaning sways, that's going to be less risky for me as opposed to like a left or right-leaning sway. And the resulting counter is going to be more powerful. Last year the game was kind of very rangy. People were coming in from this distance, so we really felt we needed to have this inside game available to kind of take advantage of the new gameplay. The clinch game also got improved. We introduced this concept called the unified grappling system. We basically took the ground control dynamic, those quarter circle and greater than quarter circle turns, and applied them to the clinch game. So you can see here I'm executing those quarter circle turns, and I'm able to execute pummeling in the clinch. I can also do throws from here as well. I'm able to use the technique and do those quarter circle turns, the technique buttons, the LB up here, and do a quarter circle turn, and I'll be able to execute a throw. So even though the game retains the depth that the Undisputed franchise is known for, it's still going to be a lot more accessible. That applies up here. You can see I can get in the Muay Thai, I can push my guy up against the cage using the left stick, just pushing forward. His attacks are going to be less effective. You can see systemically and visually, they just look kind of sorry. I can do takedowns from the cage here. I'm in a double leg. I switch now to a single leg, and I'm able to actually utilize that risk-reward concept again, to where now I'm actually in half guard as opposed to I might have been a full guard in the previous one. We have the subject of, this advent of posturing in the game. You can see here I do a minor transition, 12 o'clock to 9 o'clock. I posture up, and this allows me to unleash fight-ending punches. You can get rocked in any position this year, and you can finish the fight from any position this year. So posturing up allows you to do that. Our submission system got much improved as well. You'll see here as I get into side control. So I can initiate a submission clicking in on the right stick. And as I initiate the submission, I start spinning on the right stick. You're seeing the camera move in as I'm more victorious. The arm is actually moving into the correct position. As Omar's fighting back, camera's straightening out. As I fight, it goes in. So we're giving you a much more analog, much more elegant representation of the submission system. And last year we had these sort of static states that you might have been in an initiation, a mid-tier, and then a finishing. So we give you a better opportunity to kind of see the victory or defeat. And it's much more educational as well. You're actually seeing why submission is happening, why it's going to be painful. I'm giving GSP a lot of good advice. You can see me in the background there. Very vain. Put this on the game again.
Listen, son, we're losing this fight to points. Look me in the eye and take a deep breath. Keep with me on this. Because you're not keeping with me when you're...
Let's take a look at some of that action here.
So again, utilizing those quarter circle turns, there, obviously I can perform throws from that. Again, so it's basically taking a dynamic that we felt was very effective and then applying it to other aspects of the game. So you're not having to constantly relearn, the control scheme. So please, when you guys get a chance to play, try those quarter circle turns and greater than quarter circle turns in the clinch. It's definitely something that I think made the game play a lot better. So, going back to that submission system, as I mentioned, we have that much more analog system. We also give you the opportunity to switch submission, mid-submission, hold the technique LB and click in on the right stick. Certain guys will be able to switch submission, mid-submission, so there's more variety. Obviously, this doesn't apply to every guy in the game, but we give you that opportunity for the guys that are good on the ground. They're able to utilize that. Now Omar and I are just going to knock each other out. Boom, son.
Let's look at it again, Mike. Look at this. Right to the head. How good is that? You can see it again. It's an incredible amount of torque he puts into that.
That was part of this. That's David here as well.